going into 2020, starting in December 2019, we as a group of 5 are going to be rowing the Atlantic. So this is part of an organised race, the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge. It goes every year from the Canary Islands over to Antigua.
There's no doubt that this will be a massive challenge, and part of that will be physical. You know, we are rowing 2 hours on, 2 hours off for 40 days. That is hugely demanding.
Try and just slow it down a little bit, Kevin. Nice big powerful pulls and then just come in nice and steady. We're going to be rowing probably for about 10 hours each per day, so we're going to be burning more calories than we're going to be able to consume, so lots of high nutritious food. So in terms of the actual challenge that we're doing, endurance is mainly the thing that we're focusing on. Technique, kind of injury prevention, working on our strength as well, so obviously being able to maintain the intensity of rowing for a long period of time is what's most important without getting injured.
The other side of it is the mental challenge, and it's the stamina. It's to keep going. Just when you think you can't go any further, you have to go again. And you know, we're lucky we've got Will, Chris and Sam in the team. They're experienced mariners. They know what it's like to be out in the middle of the ocean.
We're heading off from the Canary Islands, from Tenerife, and heading over to Antigua. Doesn't look too far on the chart there, but it's actually 3,000 miles. So we'll be going this route because across here you have the currents in the Northern Atlantic, and out here we get probably about a knot and a half of extra oomph pushing us along.
As a professional seafarer, I've been in all sorts of conditions in big boats, and that could be pretty scary sometimes, and we're going to be in a pretty small boat, so winds, waves, we could face storms out there, and there's no hiding, there's no protection out there.
A knot and a half on average. So the sea is, she's a fickle mistress. We could end up with 2-3 weeks of wind straight in our face, which will delay us and cause some issues. So we have a weather window for us to actually undertake this crossing. The flatter the sea state, the better. So if you think any form of chop or rough seas, it actually increases the amount of distance you have to row. So you have to go up and down the waves. So the flatter the seas, the better it is.
Hopefully the currents will always be with us, but there's always a chance.
So the project is really in two pieces. One is to do the challenge. One is to get across the Atlantic Ocean. And to do that, we have to pull together a team and a boat and all of the kit that goes with it. The cost to achieve that is about £100,000. The major part being the cost of the boat. We've committed ourselves to raise £250,000 for the charity.
Our charity is aimed at preventing plastics entering the ocean, which a lot of people might not think a lot of, but it's a huge world problem. You know, we have plastics washing up on the beaches, and it's something which is going to continue happening unless we get on top of it. So it's a cause that's close to my heart and close to the teams, and I would really like to see something get done about it.
Trying to do something about the state of that water is very core to our sponsorship aims.
It's a whole different level of discipline and mental fortitude to actually push yourself to that point.
You've got to risk things at times to really get the rewards from it.
There's no hiding, there's no protection out there. We've just got to keep pushing on and hope for the best.
We intend to come back. We intend to go out there and have a great time. It will be very challenging, but you know what? It'll be memories of a lifetime.